Corey here from Solenoid Studio, and today we're going to be having a look at the next expansion for Shreddage 2 by Impact Soundworks. It is the SRP, and like the previous two Shreddage libraries, it's a 7-string. The original two being a dark kind of sound, the IBZ being a more brighter, gnarly sound, and this being more kind of a mixture of a dark with bright overtones. So a really nice guitar sound. Now let's jump straight into it. What's provided is basically the same sort of stuff you've seen in the other Shreddage libraries, and we've got sustains here, so we'll have a quick listen to them. So as you can hear, we've got some nice smooth legato transitions, which of course you can tweak depending on how you want the instrument to react to your playing. And next we've got a whole bunch of user-definable articulations. You can set them to key switch, you can set them to MIDI CC or to play on certain velocities. And I'll just run you through the articulations. Here on this particular key switch we've got mute. And next we've got the staccatos. And next we've got the tremolos. And they can be defined, the speed can be defined there with this little knob. Next we've got some really nice pinch squeals. And then we've got the natural harmonics. And we've also got a list of effects, which contains some really cool kind of gritty effects that you can add into your performance to make it sound more dynamic. I'll give you a quick listen to a few of them. So some really nice stuff there that you can sort of play around with and have fun with. Now, for the sustains, we also have the power chords, and you can actually control the sustains being power chords and being regular normal sustains by this button here, which basically enables the power chord mode if you're using the sustains. Have a listen. And we've also got some power chords for the mutes and the staccatos as well, which I've put down on a couple of different key switches down here. I'll give you a quick listen to them. So as you can hear, really nice, great all-round selection of articulations and helpful little things to really create unique and convincing guitar performances. And as you'd know from seeing the other Shreddage libraries, this is dedicated to metal. It can be played for other things, but mainly with the dynamic layers that are provided and the way the different performance techniques you're given, it's really suited for metal. So you can play anything with it, whether it's deathcore, metalcore, groove metal, and industrial metal, progressive metal, whatever it is, this can handle it really well. Other than that, we've basically got your tweaks as well, which you can mess around with. You can mess around with the portamento, what velocities it reacts on, and how fast it glides. We've also got the ability to switch different vibratos. You can put on the legacy mode, so you can access the old type of keyboard configuration, as in Shreddage Classic and Shreddage 2. And you can turn on and off the key switch latches. I like to keep them off because that way I can quickly change to an articulation and then let go of the key, and it goes back to normal. Other than that, we've got release times for the sustains. You can tighten up the mutes. And also in the engine, you can specify how much release noise you want for the pitched and unpitched samples. You can add some extra picking noise. You can change the way the legato reacts, add in some random resonance. And you've also got an effects section here, which basically, you know, sort of get you started. If you don't have an amp sim or anything like this, you can basically play it out of the box and get started. And obviously all the other cool things that you get with it, like the ability to change the string preference, or where you want the keys or the strings to be fretted, basically, when you're playing on the keyboard. Because obviously keyboard reacts differently to a guitar, so this allows you to kind of get in there and mess with it and make it react the way that you want it to react if it was a real guitar. So, other than that, obviously, as you can see in here, it's a really top-notch library, a really solid addition to the Shreddage package. I really, really love Shreddage 2, and this is a really great addition to that. Put this and Shreddage 2 together and you've got a great left and right guitar setup. You can play really nice convincing lead solos on it, or really heavy thick rhythms, and it just works, which is great. Everything is within reach, everything's tweakable, so you'll have lots of fun with it, and you'll be making really smashing tracks that basically sound like real guitarists in no time, because not everyone has a good sounding guitar that they can plug into their audio interface. So that's that, and I hope you enjoyed the sounds that you can sort of get from this library, and you should really check it out because it's a great addition. And I'll check you next time with another sample library. Check you later.